goodness. Okay. Today, I'm going to be making a beat with the MPC Live Mark II. I'm actually excited because I have not used the Live Mark II in a while, and I'm excited to get into it. The reason why I'm also feeling really hyped right now is because I'm going to be using TrackLib to look for my melodic samples, download that, and also TrackLib just released a new update where they have a page within TrackLib, which is called Sounds, and there's now sample packs that are being released. TrackLib is the biggest online record shop that you could just shop for records. So there are records from all over the world. Well, now within TrackLib, you will now have the options to download sample packs. Like everything's integrated in one account. There's so many times I'm on TrackLib, I'm excited, I'm like, yo, this is gonna work so good. And now I can just hop over to the Sounds tab, download some drum breaks or one shots, and have everything right hand in hand. My MPC at the center, and just grab all these samples, put them in here, and start getting to work the way we're going to do right now. So if you're new to all this and you're just like, man, what is TrackLib? Check out how we're gonna download right now some of these samples. And if you wanna try out TrackLib for free, go down to the link of my video. They're going to give you some credits so you could download some samples, download sample packs if you want to. Try it out for yourself. I know you're going to have fun. So let's get right into it and start digging for some samples. All right, we're right here on TrackLib, and before we jump into the new Sounds page, I want to go through, let's look for a melodic sample. I've done videos on TrackLib on how I search for music, how I use some of these awesome tools down here to find out if one of these records is going to work versus not. I'll leave a link somewhere up here if you guys want to check it out. But I'm going to go right here to my favorites tab. I actually found a track that I want to use. I'm going to go to the most recent favorited, and I have this one right here. So let's hear this.
I woke up in pain.
Yo, that's so good. And the way I knew this was going to work, I mean, the way I searched or ran into this song, I put this on loop. That's bad right there.
I woke up in pain. I woke up
that alone right there. I mean, there's so many gold sections right here that I was like, oh man. But the way I found that this was going to work, again, I just set it to a 1-bar loop and I just go through different sections. Oh my goodness. Okay, I'm gonna stop. I get carried away, and this is exciting when I loop sections, and that's how I know I'm gonna work with the song. Once we have this downloaded, let's jump into this new Sounds page. As you see up here, this is really cool because as you're looking for records, it's like if you walk into a record shop, and sometimes I wish I can just walk into a record store with my MPC and start sampling right then and there. Well, it kind of gives you that ability. Well, you just go into the next aisle and you have your Sounds page. Now, right here in the Sounds page, you have all kinds of exclusive sample packs. Now, all these will be available to you. You're going to get extra credits when you sign up to TrackLib, so you're able to just listen to what you like. Select any. Look, they got AJ Hall right here. You got all his sample. Well, they're not all his sample packs, but he's got 3 sample packs right here. Which, if you don't know AJ Hall, he's honestly one of my favorite when it comes down to sample packs. Drums. He's got amazing sounding drums. Highly recommend. If you have TrackLib, check out AJ Hall. He's one of the people that I saw right here. I was like, oh, that's so dope. He's on the list. So you already know there's going to be some great stuff, even from the other composers that are putting out sample packs. Yeah. If you go to all sounds, this is probably the fastest way for me to search for what I'm looking for, because right here I can use some of these filters that you'll see right here, these keywords. If you're looking for drums, just select drums, and now you got all kinds of drums. If you want one shots, you select one shots right here. If you want the drum loops, you select loops right here. Same thing if you want to get out of drums. If you want pads, boom, you select pads, and you got all kinds of pads right here. As a matter of fact, you know what? Let's do that. Once I start building the beat, we'll come back to TrackLib and we'll get some of these one-shots and build a key group program and start playing that as an instrument. All right, so I went ahead and brought over those samples into the MPC Live Mark II, which I have the folder right here. And here is that sample that we want to work with. Went ahead and downloaded, and I also have a few drum breaks that I heard. Like this. This sounds really nice. I'm not sure which drum break we're going to go with. First, I want to chop up the sample, and once we have that chopped up, we'll come back to these drum breaks and see which one sounds better as we're auditioning with the new chops we're about to do. So let's go to our sample editor, and being right here, I have this whole entire song right here. Let's listen to this. Yeah. Oh, go to hit Shift 0 snap. That's going to help us not have no clicks or pops. Nice.
Woke up in pain.
I'm going to get a few bars of this.
Woke up in pain.
And I'm actually going to process this, and let's do some stem separation to this section that we just did. See if we can strip off the drums and vocals. Hit do it. And yes, I am using a USB right now, and I'm using this in controller mode with the MPC software. But as you notice, I don't even notice I'm using the MPC software. I still use this as if it's standalone. All right, right here in our program editor. All right, let's get rid of those vocals. Woo. Oh, this is gonna be good. So if I go back to my sample editor, I have that those chops right here. Let's go ahead and go from trim to chop mode and start chopping this up manually. Go ahead and convert this into its own program. Go to main, and bam, right here. All right, now I already know I got to jump into my program editor, and just to switch things up a little bit, I want to pitch this down. Let's go to -2 semitones and see how this sounds. Oh my goodness. Okay, let's go ahead and lay that down. We have that in track number 1 is your chops. Name that, hit do it. Let's go to track number 2, and right here, let's do our drums. Let's get some drums. Let's go back to those drum breaks and see what we find. Now, that's what's really cool, and that's why as we were searching for our melodic sample, and then we just switch over to the sounds page, we're able to have everything together right there, so I don't have to go out digging for drum breaks or one-shots. I have everything downloaded in the same folder, which makes it really fun. Real quick, I just want to just say, man, I'm grateful. I feel excited. I'm happy to be here. I have a lot of fun doing this, and I'm just thankful that you're hanging out with me. Let's get right back into it. We are going to go into our browser, and let's listen to some of these drums as we play back the sequence we have. Oh, I like this. Okay, so there's this one right here. Let's load this one in, and let's go to our, I want to chop this up. I chopped this up, and it gives me the flexibility to resequence the drum break or flip the drum break so it doesn't sound exactly the way we downloaded. So there's nothing wrong with that, but it just, if you want to switch it up a little bit, you go ahead and chop it up the way we just did right now. Oh, okay, I'm going to double kick. Oh, I want this one up here because it has a snare roll right there. That's good. Okay. All right, real quick, if you see me moving quite fast right here, do not forget, I have an MPC course. Go down to the link of this video. I go through step by step. I take my time as I'm explaining how I'm moving around the MPC workflow. I do have it with the MPC 1 Plus, but I'm working on the MPC Live Mark II. So this will be available within a few weeks. So if you have the MPC Live Mark II, you can go ahead and pick up the 1 Plus course, and I'll switch it over to you as soon soon as this one is released. Go ahead and down to the link of this video, you have more information. If it's something that you need help with, I go ahead and hang out with you and take my time explaining every single detail. So let's get right back into it right here. How about this? I'm gonna jump right back into TrackLib, and right here in the sounds page, this is actually really cool, man. I could go right here and just type in one shots. Let's go for some strings. And right here on the strings, we go to sounds key. We're gonna go to A minor. That is so cool. All right, let's see what we have right here. Yeah. All right, we got a few keys. Let's make this track number 3 into drums program. Let's create a brand new blank drum program. Name this. Let's just put AM for A minor, and let's go to our browser that I want to load up into these pads. Oh, that's so cool. All right, we have that right here. And just like that, we could just trigger some of these. Ooh, I like that a lot. Is that? Yeah. Man, that is crazy. That is so dope. Man, I had a lot of fun putting this together. The reason why is because it just came together the way it should. The drums, the sample, and then I started calling in some one-shots, some saxophone, some guitar strums, and everything just made sense. I mean, I probably overdid it with some of the saxophone hits, but it's just something that I'm able to build together. Now, right now, I've always said this, when I'm building sequences, it's a big mess. I'm just piling stuff on top. But when I import all this into Ableton or your DAW, that's where I start stripping stuff away and start cleaning things out and start making sense of all of my sounds that I'm putting together. Now, again, if you are new to TrackLib and want to try it out, go down to the link of this video and sign up to TrackLib. You get a free trial, a bunch of credits you can test out. Most likely, I know you're probably going to stick around. So thank you for tuning in. I'll catch you guys on our next video. Peace.